How do? Another beautiful February day. I'm going to talk about Bobby Cunningham now, ex-Deputy Governor of HMP Wandsworth. I'm not here to bash Wandsworth. They've had enough shite over the last 18 months. And the 100 million, just to remind you, that I believe is going their way for refurbishment, will be going nicely into some private sector maintenance con. So the actual 100 million, they might get a bit of paint at Wandsworth, something like that, but not a lot. Not a lot of value for your hard-earned bucks, me and thee, the taxpayer. Funtime Bobby, Deputy Governor. It is alleged that during his illustrious career, he moved approximately 6 prisoners to a Category D establishment. What's Cat D? It's open prison. There is new people in the channel. Literally, in this country, it's an open prison. There's billets. They might be the tiniest of fences, but you literally walk out. You literally walk out. You abscond. And the punishment, if you abscond, is not that severe. You might have to finish your sentence plus a little bit more. However, the benefits to somebody who may have a long time to serve, somebody who may have the money to be able to get off, taxi to the airport, away you go, are substantial. There was one particular prisoner, an officer who did the report, you know, should this guy go to open prison, said quite definitely he shouldn't. He was overruled by Deputy Governor Funtime Bobby. Incidentally, whoever at Wandsworth came up with that name, it's a fantastic name, isn't it? Funtime Bobby, Bobby Cunningham. So there were suspicions. Now initially he was suspended by somebody big up in the prison service, but here's the thing, yeah? Here's the thing that stinks. At the top, I saw it at Strangeways and I saw it at Forest Bank. Them at the top, governors and the like, they can be up to no good, caught with the pants down, quite literally. Strangeways where I work, Governor Ratboy, pants down, literally, doing the do. What happens? You get transferred, maybe a promotion. They're not out the door, you know, collar felt, boot up the arse out the door. No. Plenty of prison officers I work with got finished. Yeah, stitched up, literally stitched up. Took on the establishment, you know, maybe a dodgy governor, and next thing they're out the door. Absolutely disgusting. And it absolutely rips the guts out of morale. So, incidentally, the ex-Mrs. Cunningham, because he did the dirty on her as well, you know, hooked up with someone at the prison and then went on to set up a business. The ex-Mrs. Cunningham, I wish you well, and that's a lucky escape there, love, because he quite definitely is not for you. You can do quite definitely better. So the article in the Times that I read by David Shipley, young David Shipley, well spoken. He's done time in Wandsworth on H-Wing, where prisoners were allegedly or were moved to open conditions. He was fingered, not literally, Bobby Cunningham. Something to do with movement, of people who shouldn't have been going to Category D open conditions. Someone really high up in the prison service come and walked him off the premises. Like I say, at one bit he was looking at ill health retirement. Not police prosecution and a disciplinary. Ill health retirement. Usher him off. Shh. Nothing to see here. It happens all the time. It's disgusting. It really is. For me, them at the top, they should be made an example of. If a governor is bent, dodgy, you know, slam him. Show the rest of the prison service that you know, it is fair. All's fair in love and war. Just as them at the bottom, and shit always rolls downhill in a prison service, just as them at the bottom get dealt with, them at the top should be dealt with harshly. He didn't get his ill health retirement. He was subject to a disciplinary, I believe. He didn't turn up for that though. And why would he? Eh? Funtime Bobby, the coward, allegedly, not turning up to his own disciplinary. Didn't want to face the music. So police charges. Our David Shipley, the journo, who spent time in Wandsworth, co-writer of an article with someone from the Times, looked into it. The prison service might have suggested that it had been mentioned to the police to investigate, and you would think so, wouldn't you? Look into something like that. Prisoners being moved inappropriately. Wealthy prisoners, prisoners with a chance of getting off. So young David Shipley contacted 3 police forces. Could have been any of them, jurisdiction, like the Olympic rings overlapping. They're all like, who? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. Again, it's disgusting. Them at the top get away with all sorts. So where are we at now? Well, Funtime Bobby was asked to comment, and that's only fair, on said article in the Times. It's not a bad mark on Wandsworth, this. He was there in security before Deputy Governor when the security department was struggling. You know, a prison can't run without a security department. There was no funding or no staff because you're that short that you take people who are in jobs that need doing and move them around the prison to do other jobs. Yeah, it's a disgrace. That's prison service wide. Not enough staff. I'd be interested to see a follow-up to this, whether the police do look into Funtime Bobby. You know, maybe some sort of monetary, shall we say, dividend or bonus to getting people to open conditions who shouldn't have been there. Anyway, God bless everyone at Wandsworth. They've had enough shit the last 18 months, 2 years. Difficult job. All them that have been through them difficult times, them that have joined during them difficult times. In fact, prison service wide. God bless you all. I'm looking at things differently now in the prison service. It is an absolutely tough gig. Every prison that is inspected becomes the new, most dangerous, worst conditions, most drugs, most violent prison. It really is on its arse. The system is on its arse. And it's full. I wonder how many Facebook users and people use social media in this country. We need to empty the prisons completely in preparation to lock even more people up who write hurty words about our government. Incidentally, Labour MP who punched one of his constituents has gone to prison, and rightly so. Sir Keir Starmer drama. That's what they are. The Labour Party, the Labour Party, the party of drama. Anyway, guys, thanks for your continued support. You've got to be in it to win it. We have to stick together. Again, God bless you all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.